Hey planner babes, it's Mandy from Create with Mandy, and today I have a little bit of a different video for you guys. This one is going to be how it's going with my planners. Just going to chat a little bit. I'm going to flip through and set up my planner for not the rest of the year, but for the next couple months. If you watch my 2021 planner lineup and setup, you'll know that I needed to use June still when I was setting it up. So now I'm going to take out June and just go through and do everything I need to do. But thanks so much for stopping by. I appreciate that. Check down below for the rest of the links for the other videos. I'll go ahead and put down there my 2021 planner lineup and setup, July. And I've got some other links down there as well to some of the products and stuff like that. So definitely go check those out. Thanks for watching as well. So let's go ahead and get started here. So here's the 3 planners that I've been using this year, and you guys have not seen this one before. Well, let's see, you might have seen it back in January, but I haven't, shown it or talked about it because I was on the Happy Planner squad, and, they didn't necessarily want us promoting another planner brand, but I had been using this one as well, and this is kind of like my memory keeping journal. And I hope that I can try to share more of these now that the squad term is over. And yeah, but I have been keeping up with it. There's a little bit of months in there, or a couple weeks, not months, that I need to go back because these last couple months have been busy. I went on vacation. I'll talk about that in a little bit when I go through here, but it's just been a busy June and July. So hopefully I'll get back into it, post some pictures of the spreads on my Instagram, and then eventually, maybe in the next week or two, I will do a flip through of the completed January through June, which I think you guys will really love. I really like the style of planning that I do in here, and it's kind of memory planning, and you'll see that I just kind of write about my day and what I did, but using a lot of stickers and fun things. So keep an eye out for that if you're interested. And actually I might have my previous flip through from 2020. Yeah, that might be somewhere. If I remember, I'll go ahead and try to link that below as well. So my 2 main planners here, this is my classic catch-all, this is my mini for business, and if you've been keeping up, you have not seen me plan like very much at all in here. I pretty much stopped using this one in June, even though this is part of my July setup, but that's again because I just had a super busy June and July. Got my custom name in here. This is from my shop, clear custom name stickers. I'll link that below, but let's see. I've got all the way through June in here, and I kind of stopped when I went on vacation. These were the last 2 spreads that I planned in here, and since then I have not been back in it. But I do want to probably go back and not write the to-dos, but write in, well, maybe not even in the weeks, but at least write down like when I launch products, maybe put some kind of, maybe just use the monthly for that. And then I can go back for these 2 months I haven't been using it and just get an idea. And then, hopefully in August I can start to pick it up again and start using it. Hopefully, planning spreads and that. But that's just the honest truth because this is planner real talk. I'm just letting you know how it is. So, the truth is I haven't been using this one, but I really hope that I can continue in the future, maybe in August, like I said. But I don't know, just the last 2 months been busy. Went on vacation, then I moved out in July and had to move somewhere new, and so I was really busy, but still trying to keep up. So that is the mini horizontal that is being neglected, and hopefully I can get back into soon. Okay, so next is the classic catch-all, and this is the one that I need to move some stuff around in as we chat about it. So I really like this one, although this cover, like almost getting over it. I don't know how I feel. Haven't really like loved a cover in a while. But I'm just using it. I like it still, but we'll see if we can find something else I like better. So again, here's a custom name sticker, Amanda or Mandy. I have them both, for me. Still have my one little word, which I just posted recently on Instagram, reposted this page because I wrote this sentiment back in January, and I've been wanting to be more fearless this year, my one little word, and I finally felt like in early July I really was embodying that, and it was really fun, or I don't know, I guess a little bit of a coincidence, I don't know, it was just nice to go back and read what I wrote and my hopes back in January and see that they're finally coming to fruition, and I was actually doing the things and being fearless and all that. On the back I have some goals, and then we get right into June. So when I set up this planner for my July setup, I left June in here because I did it in June and I'd been going on vacation, so I needed it to be ready to go. And I only put in 2 months of each section. And so it's it's like a nice width. It's not too big, but I could definitely add in some more. But I will go ahead and take June out now that we're done with that. And I'm gonna put it back into the planner that I had been using since January. So I'd been using minimalist, and so you'll see have January through May in here. And at the end of this one, I just have some random like extra filler papers and stuff. So I probably should take those out, but I think I just put it in there for when I was moving. I just needed to put them in a planner and not have them all like scattered around. So that's probably why I put them in the back of here. So here we go. Let's go ahead and switch these out. I'm gonna leave my goals sheet, but yeah, and then I think I'll leave the July currently, even though I haven't done it yet. We'll see if I can do that. And then, you know, maybe I will go ahead and do a flip through of my January through June in my classic catch-all here, because I don't know if I have done one, and that's pretty, I don't know, bad to say that I don't remember if I did one, but I will definitely go back on my channel and check and make sure. I might have done January through March. That's where the confusion is, but if not, I'll probably go ahead and do it all because I really love looking back on those, seeing what I was up to and all that. So that is June, and this is just my catch-all or my classic size, everyday kind of a planner. So I'm gonna leave in July, maybe do my currently section again. Had been doing it, but again, busy. Yeah, so here we are in July. Here was last week, and here is this week. We'll see when this video actually posts if it's a little bit accurate, but yeah. So I feel like if you hadn't been following along on Instagram, I'll just chat with you a little bit about my life while I'm switching out the rest of these months. Let me go ahead and put in some more of this classic catch-all. So at the last 2 weeks of June, I went on 2 family vacations, so I had to get all my stuff ready to go on those, you know, and it felt so much longer than 2 weeks because I wasn't at home, you know, wasn't doing all my things, but it's okay. It wasn't terrible. It was still like, you know, family vacation or whatever. And then I came back in July and moved out of my condo and went back to my hometown, and it was kind of like a big change. I broke up with my boyfriend of 5 years, took a lot of courage, and that's why going back to my one little word, wanting to be fearless in everything this year, and something I had been contemplating for a while, and probably played into when I chose this word, fearless, for this year. But it all turned out well, and it's just been busy. I haven't been into my planners as much. Squad ended, you know, just like a lot, and I've never felt this way before, of being like not overwhelmed with planning, but just kind of getting behind. I usually, you know, would be up to date on everything, have all my videos, all that stuff, but you know, life gets hard sometimes. But I'm trying, and I enjoy it too. I like making videos and planning spreads, but that was just a little behind the scenes background of why. It's a little whatever. So the one thing that is pretty consistent, to go back to planner real talk, is that I do use my classic. Now, when I was on vacation those 2 weeks, it was a little harder. And here's when I got back from the vacation. It's not as filled out because I didn't have as much to do or whatever, like to-dos, and I just didn't write them down. And you'll see this last week, this was a vacation week, and I didn't fill it in because I was on vacation. But this is kind of like my first full week back, and you know, I had those all the to-dos and stuff, and love that spread. But now we're getting back into it, and I'm really happy, and I liked this last week was really good and all that. So next section is wellness. Now here's the next piece of planner real talk, is that this one has been difficult to actually keep up with each week. So let's go ahead and move June back into the planner and put in the new pages. So this is the fun planner that I've been using for wellness, the Yay Seasonal Planner. It's got these really cute dividers and it's a lined vertical. I love that it's lined. Here's one of those weeks. So fun that, I don't know, I just like that it's different. I've been using a vertical forever. I like the vertical, but then adding the lines made it a little bit different. And I love the lines for my journaling because that's something that I really try to do and always do that at the bottom. And I like having the lines there. I feel like I can fit more journaling with the lines than without. So let's go ahead and take out June, put it in here. This is another one maybe we'll do a flip through of. Okay. And what's fun about this, and I need to do this, is that I do my monthly memory planning in here, and you just saw I'll have to go back and do that one. I have not forgotten, but now it'll be in this other planner, so let's hope I really don't forget. So we've got July, and more planner real talk is that I have been neglecting this one as well, and it's really a shame because I like journaling and I like going back and reading how I was feeling and what I was doing and stuff like that. So I really just need to get into it, but just getting settled again, being on vacation for all that time, just made it hard to kind of keep up. But hopefully now that I'm getting settled, getting back into my routine, I can start again. So this next week, I actually did go back, but haven't journaled. And then here we are again. Did not fill it out last week, but I do want to go back because I really like this spread and I need to go back and do it and get back into the rhythm of things. And then of course I need to plan this current week, like after this video probably. So there we go. Let's put in the next 2 months. So August and September, and then I'll have 3 months. So really cute August divider, little pool. And then September, we've got a back to school divider, which I'm not going back to school in any capacity as a student or a teacher or anything like that. But it's still super cute. Love the illustration, so it works for me. All right, so now we've got our 3 months of wellness. Can't wait for October. Look how cute this divider is. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that is my wellness, and that's pretty much good there. Next is my social media. So yet another planner that I have not been keeping up with, and I feel like I'm a broken record here saying that it's been a busy last 2 months, but it's okay because I'm really trying to get back into it, and I know I keep saying that, but maybe you guys will keep me accountable. But here we are in June. I really just used this monthly page for June. I used some random washi to mark off when I was going to be away for those 2 vacations and when I was going to leave my place to go on those vacations. And so I had to have everything ready before this day kind of thing. And, I ended up actually leaving earlier. But that's why and how I use the monthly, planning out my videos for YouTube. I had filmed, and then whether they're edited and scheduled. And I just wanted to get that stuff done. And then in the weeks, I had tried to get into it how I'd been doing it previously, putting my YouTube schedule here, and then at the bottom of each day, putting the photo I wanted to post on Instagram. So yeah, didn't even decorate. I didn't have any other to-dos. I was just super busy, and I did what I could. I tried to prepare, and so that's why I didn't have as much content back in June and July. And hopefully now that I'm getting settled again, that will be good, and I'll get back on the content. And so July is totally not filled out at all, not one bit, but definitely not going to go back because this is just social media. This planner is less about memories and looking back and making it super pretty. It's more about function for me. But I will go ahead and take out June and put it back into its original planner, which is this Modern Farmhouse. And this was an 18-month planner, but I used it for the entire year that I was on squad. And so I kind of want to keep it contained. And I'm pretty sure I've done a flip through of this planner before. And I used to, plan in it way more consistently and just use it very much because social media basically is my job, and especially, with my shop and all that, it's definitely a lot. That's the main part of my job. but getting back into it, like I said. So let's go ahead and put June in, and this will be like a full year now of a planner. So there we go. Let's go ahead and take that out. And like I was saying, this is less of a pretty planner for me and more of a functional planner. And so I don't know if I'm going to actually keep this physical planner. These are the other months in there, but I don't know if I'm going to actually keep them all because, you know, it's not like super beautiful. I mean, I like some of them, others aren't as great, but I just don't know if it's worth it to physically keep it because it is kind of a bigger, thicker planner. I don't know. But if I do make the decision to toss it, which is I usually don't do, if I do make that decision, I will make sure that I film a flip through of the whole thing, or, you know, whichever parts that I hadn't flipped through yet. And again, I'll try to link that below if you're interested in going back to see any of my flip throughs. I might just link that whole playlist of flip throughs because I think that's fun to look through the completed planners, and it's fun that way. So that is the social media portion, and I've got to add in the extra months. So in July, I started with the Indigo planner, this one, and that is what I'm going to use. So I'm going to go ahead and put in the next 2 months. Hopefully I can get back into it and try to get more involved in social media. And so here we go. August and September. There we go. So this is the dashboard layout like I had been using previously, and it's worked out really well for me, but who knows, as I get settled, and as I keep saying over and over again, but as I get settled and try to get back into it, I might find that this planner is no longer serving me, because I just have a feeling that might happen, because I really embraced it and used it so much last year because I was on the squad. And so I would get information about when, you know, I had holiday project due. I had dates in here of when things were happening, like new releases and stuff like that. So it was really important back then. But now that I'm not on the squad anymore, you know, I don't have those dates and the releases and when things need to be posted for this and that, I feel like it could end up not serving me anymore. But we will go ahead and see how that is, and then, you know, probably near the end of September I'll go back in here again and switch out all the pages like I had just done right now, and we'll see how it's going, if I can get back into it, or if it's just, you know, if I'm just going to use my classic everyday up here in the front to write all my to-dos for social media, which I feel like I kind of have been doing. But there we go. So that is pretty much how it's been going. I feel like all that was just letting you know how it is. I'm gonna keep my finances section. I don't usually show that, but I do need to go ahead and do the next one for July. I've got some filler paper here at the end, just a couple sheets, and that is that planner. But yeah, I mean, I wonder if you guys have any questions that I can try to answer below that I didn't. You know, I'm an open book. I don't have any secrets about my planner. I showed you that, you know, doesn't get filled out every week, but the one that does, and that I can honestly say, for the most part, I'd say 95% of the time, is my classic catch-all, because I am a list maker, like a to-do list. I love a good to-do list. So, that is what I do in my classic planner. So that's important to me to remember all those little things. And I do enjoy putting them on different days, and, you know, I need to do this on this day, and we all know how a planner works. But I really enjoy this planner, and, you know, as time goes on, I could almost see myself just using one planner, which is a revolutionary idea, isn't it? Just kidding. That was sarcasm. So we all know us planner babes love to use a million different planners, but anyway, that is it, you guys. So here is my classic catch-all with all those different sections. Let's see what else I can let you guys know. So I have these dividers in here. I've got some of my dividers labeled with the tab labels from my shop that are perfect. They fit perfectly on a classic dashboard up here, and they're clear, you know, so you can still see through. So I've got wellness, finances, social media. I need to add one to this little bookmark divider because this one I had just put in here, so I need to make a note to add that one there. But that is pretty much how that one's going. And again, I already told you the deal about these two guys. I'm gonna try to get back into this one. This one I have been doing somewhat consistently, but this is another one that I do find myself going back a week or 2 weeks and trying to remember what I was doing and filling it all in. So overall, I guess the conclusion is that I need to spend a little more time in my planners and, you know, get that content going again like it was. But that is my planner real talk for you guys and how it's going with my planners. I hope you enjoyed. Check out all the links down below. I've even got a discount code down there for my shop for the various things you saw, like the tab labels and the custom name stickers and any other things that you might find in my shop that you want. But that is pretty much it. My Instagram is down there too. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I usually post pretty often, and I'm gonna post more now. But I think that's it, you guys. Let me know if you have any questions down below, if I forgot anything. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.